Henry Cavill has been cast as a lead role in an upcoming Witcher TV series based on the novel series, which was also turned into a successful video game series about Geralt of Rivia, the Monster Hunter, which is awesome. It's going to be an 8-episode Netflix series, and that's great for Henry Cavill. He landed a new role in another sci-fi project because he's a very big sci-fi action actor with a lot of fans. So, you know, that's great for him, but what does this mean for Superman? That's what we really care about, right? And the answer is, I'm not sure. I mean, it's hard to tell. Now, on the one hand, if The Witcher is supposed to come out, I would assume they're going to start filming it next year in 2019. 8 episodes, which means they're going to need a lot of time. More than a 2-hour movie or an hour-and-a-half movie. But if they're filming in 2019, that probably means they're going to try to release it in 2020. Now, theoretically, it's not going to take the whole year 2019 to do it, so Henry Cavill would still, I think, have enough time to do a Man of Steel 2 in 2019, you know, if the scheduling was tight. I mean, 12 months is enough for him to do an 8-episode show and a movie, I would think. I mean, at least to start filming the movie. So, you know, is it logistically possible? Yes. But I could also see him taking this role because he doesn't think, you know, Warner Brothers is going to do a Man of Steel 2 anytime soon. If that's the case, that would be unfortunate because Superman in the comics, and I think just in DC in general, he's like the heart of DC, you know, superheroes. He's the foundation, the symbol, the spirit of the DC universe. Maybe Batman's more popular right now, but I think Superman has always represented what the DC universe at its core was all about. And he's been like its mascot, and I think he still is, at least spiritually. Maybe Batman's, you know, like I said, the most popular, but I think Superman's really the character who embodies and is the engine of what DC is all about in the comics, and he was for decades, and I think he still is. So for a DC movie universe to be around without, you know, a bunch of Superman movies is, I think, a travesty. But again, you know, all we would know in this scenario is that Henry Cavill will be playing Superman. They always could recast, which would be weird. I think it'd be great if they could just continue with the same actor who started this version of Superman in Man of Steel in 2013, but I don't know. Whenever there's people and contracts and money involved, you never know what you're going to get until you actually get it, right? This could also be, like, you know, I said in previous videos and people were theorizing why Warner Brothers is so gung-ho on maybe doing a Supergirl movie. Because they feel like maybe they need to do some Kryptonian-themed stories. And so if they can't do it with Superman, or with, you know, the version of Superman everybody identifies with, they'll just pick the next best thing, Supergirl. They might also be reticent because all of the DC movies that Henry Cavill has appeared in as Superman have been critically reviled. Except for Man of Steel, the first one, strangely enough. I mean, it wasn't thought of as a masterpiece by a lot of people, but it was actually one of the better reviewed movies compared to BVS, Justice League, Suicide Squad. So, you know, I would say that Man of Steel is actually one of the better, in a lot of people's minds, you know, early phase DCEU movies. But Warner Brothers may be like, you know, the box offices for a lot of movies where Superman appears, they aren't doing that well, like BVS, Justice League. Not the box office, but the critical reception. BVS, Justice League. So, you know, maybe audiences don't really like this version of Superman that much. If Justice League had done better, you know, and Superman was a big part of Justice League, maybe they would have greenlit a Man of Steel 2 like immediately to carry that momentum, but Justice League didn't do well. So let's hope that if Superman shows up as a cameo in Shazam, as has been rumored, I think that might have been debunked, but if it's not and he shows up, let's hope that Shazam does well, because Superman appearing in a successful DC movie might, you know, motivate Warner Brothers to actually do a Man of Steel 2, which is something that, you know, they might not want to do for the reasons I just stated. Now, again, I don't know. I don't know anybody who works at Warner Brothers. I don't work there. I'm just trying to make sense of the fact that we still aren't getting another Superman movie, when I really think that any DC movie universe has got to have Superman movies. It seems strange for there not to be. So, you know, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that eventually, you know, we'll see a Man of Steel 2 or Man of Tomorrow, whatever, just a Superman sequel, ideally with Henry Cavill starring in it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.